Hello. Ignore my beat up face. I have had a long day at work in the office. And ignore that I'm in my nightgown. When am I ever not in my nightgown? But I'm just jumping on to say that I actually did a little Aldi haul today. I actually took my time to browse around at what they've got going on, and I knew that they have some really great healthy affordable kind of things in at the minute. You know, being healthy does not have to be expensive. You don't need to shop at really expensive brands or Planet Organic or specific health supermarkets all the time because they are quite expensive. Use those as treats, but if you're everyday shopping, if you want to try and be more healthy and you want to save costs here and there, then this might be a good little haul for inspo. Hello! Don't know if my housemate's pet wants to be on YouTube, but it does now. No. There you are. So I'm going to show you the little shop I did today for, you know, gaining weight, gaining muscle, being on a good bulk. These are all affordable things. Obviously, when you're gaining weight and going on a bulk, you're going to be eating a lot more food, so you're going to be buying regularly. But anyway, let me show you a few bits. So I first got this. Let's just move the sponge out of the way. So this is a Skyr by Graham's Natural Icelandic Style Yogurt. And they have loads of different flavors. I just went for a natural kind of fat-free one, just because I can end up putting in fruit and seeds and honey and things like that. So I like getting a fat-free natural one. This one usually has a little bit less sugar than the fruit-based ones as well. And then I also got this, which I love. This is just like the Fage one that you get, but a little bit cheaper. So this is high in protein, 0% fat. Again, it's similar to this one, but this one is a little bit like thinner, and this one is like a Greek yogurt, so it's a little bit thicker. Also, I don't mind my nails. I do need to get them done. But yeah, this is quite a big pot as well. So again, this is nice in like curries, food, things like that. This, because it's a little bit thinner, is nice with like a granola. I then picked up this. I love almond butter, and I love the Pip and Nut smooth almond butter, but that's £5 everywhere you go. So this was, I'll let you know how much everything cost at the end, but I think this was like £2 something. I haven't tried it, but I've tried their peanut butter, which is really good. But almond butter is very expensive everywhere else, and it kind of tastes like liquid gold caramel. So the next thing I got, I think sticking to the dairies, even though I jumped to peanut butter, is these. I bought quite a few pots of these. There's more in my fridge, but they are the 25-gram protein pot. So they are yogurt. It's a bit weird because it says, if I zoom in, low-fat soft cheese mixed with low-fat yogurt, which is a bit weird. I don't love it because it's protein yogurt at the end of the day, so it's really thick, but it has a great amount of protein, and you know, it's great for weight gain, bulk, all the booty gains that you want, all of that. So I usually have half of this and then half later. Next thing I'm going to show you is tofu. I did not know that Aldi did tofu. Again, this was super cheap. I'm not a huge fan of silken tofu, to be honest. They did not have any like firm tofu, which is usually better for kind of cooking and stir fries. I have cooked with silken tofu before, and you can make like a nice scramble with it and things like that, but I've been needing to get tofu for ages, so the only place I get tofu from is Tesco. But when I saw this, it's like, oh great, you know, I don't actually have to go and do separate shop. Again, silken's not my favorite, but it's still a really good source of vegan, vegetarian protein, and it's very blank, if that makes sense. Bland, I guess. So I do have fun seasoning it, trying new recipes, really flavoring it. It does absorb all the flavors, so I love a good tofu. So I picked up these. These are the mini tortilla wraps. Now I wanted wholemeal tortilla wraps, but they only had really big ones, and I like to eat like 2 small ones. Even though when I have the big ones, I do eat 2. But these are just nice to kind of roll in. You know, you can put salmon in there, you can put veg, chicken, anything you want. So these are nice, and again, they're like mini, so you can always have 2, and it's quite a good size. I also got some pita bread. I love pita bread with hummus. I didn't get hummus in this shop, but I always have it in my fridge. I've already opened it because I've already eaten one. But for dinner today, I literally had this with a salmon fillet and a little bit of avocado and some veg on the side. So pitas are great. You can always... And then, oh, I've got an avocado here. So I didn't really do a fruit and veg shop because I don't really need to at the minute. But yeah, basically just got one ripe avocado. I just want to let you know what I got in my shop so you know prices at the end, but yes. And then I picked up these. So I never saw these before, but I actually looked properly. These are the red lentil and beetroot fusilli, gluten-free, which is great if you have a gluten issue, high in protein, high in fiber. And I was going to pick up the chickpea version that they do, but these two seemed very healthy. They are all green. And the protein content, so per serving there's about 23 grams of protein per serving, which is amazing. Like, that's, you know, for a carby pasta, that is so good. So you could literally get away with just cooking this in some nice sauce, putting, you know, some nutritional yeast or cheese in there if you want, or cooking this with loads of vegetables and you don't have to worry about your protein. Of course, feel free to add like chicken or corn mint or tuna in there and you've got a very protein packed lunch there. Again, this is green pea penne, again high in protein and everything. They're nice because they add a bit of color as well. And if we look at this, I think the protein amount is just as great. So that's 22. So again, really, really good. These type of things are a little bit more expensive in, you know, the other supermarkets, but these were not bad at all. I also picked up these. So I have a lot of their couscous. I didn't buy this in today's shop, but I buy loads of these in packet. You literally put it in a pan, or you can just put it in like a jug or something. You just add hot water and it's very, very nice. But anyway, that I got last time, but I saw this in the same section. They have a lot of like rice, couscous, quinoa. This is all green, which is always really good if you don't really know how to read labels that well. This is a good indication. This is a good indication of, you know, seeing how good something is. But these are barbecue beans. So it says a flavoursome mix of healthy beans and pulses in a sweet and smoky barbecue. So it mixes pulses and grains and beans. Again, ready in 90 seconds. So if you are a lazy girl but you're trying to get hot for summer. So if we just look at the ingredients, it says water, obviously, green lentils, kidney beans, cooked chickpeas, adzuki beans. And if you're vegetarian or vegan, then these do give you your full protein source, which is really good. And usually you can only really get your kind of full protein sources in like meat and fish and things like that. You have to be a little bit adventurous, but it looks like Aldi's got this right. And I thought this would be really nice to put in these little wraps here, 2 little wraps, and I could put some avocado in there, and that's a really nice lunch or a quick healthy dinner. So these are just like the brand Graze, which are really nice, but sometimes, you know, they are a little bit pricier because of the name. These are literally the same and they do so many different flavors. I got this one because it was the most healthiest, and again, really great to snack on. It's literally just barbecue flavor, peas, corn chips and chili corn, so it's much better than grabbing the chocolate or whatnot. I also picked up some granola. I've got quite a bit of granola, but Aldi have been doing loads of different types of granola, and they have a protein one, and I know protein is like a big kind of marketing faddy world, but I did want to kind of try it out. It's not too bad. The problem with granola is they can be very sugary, but it seems okay, and it's got a nice amount of protein. So I think it's got about 11.9, let's say 12 grams of protein per serving, which isn't bad, especially if you pair it up with a like yogurt, you know, one of these yogurt. Absolutely amazing, great snack, high in protein. Now on the theme of kind of granola and oat, I got some of these. Now these are great if you're on the go a lot or if you're in the office. I'm gonna keep these in like my office desk if I forget my breakfast or something. This one's quite good. It's all green, so it's got a decent amount of protein in it. If we just have a look, it's got about 14.3 grams of protein per pot, which of course isn't as much as if you make your overnight oats with a scoop or 2 of protein, but if you're on the go, it's really good. Again, you can add things like nuts, seeds, fruit, peanut butter into this and just up the protein content. But just for plain oats, that are chocolate flavored, it is not bad. I also got these, which is a golden syrup flavor. Now, I didn't need any nuts because I've got so many Brazil nuts, almond, other nuts, but nuts are so expensive. They are a bit bougie, and you could literally, like, a small pack of nuts in like a mainstream supermarket is quite expensive. And these weren't expensive at all. They were like £1 something. This bag is not big, but it's quite a good size compared to a lot of supermarkets. So I just got some Brazil nuts. These are great for nibbling as well. They are high in fat, but be careful. Again, red doesn't always mean it's bad. These are just Brazil nuts at the end of the day, but Brazil nuts do have a lot of fat in them. Good fats as well. Really, really good for you, but just portion control. I literally have a very small handful with like a banana or something as a really good snack. That's also helping me increase my calories as well. So if you need to get some quick calories in, these are great. I got some raspberries, which again are a little bit bougie and they're kind of expensive. I've never had a problem with ALDI fruit and veg. It's never gone mushy, never gone off, and when I shop at Tesco, it sometimes does. I got some sweet peppers. I love these. I love dipping these as a snack in hummus, and ALDI do these small little snacky like peppers, which are amazing. And I also just got some baby chestnut mushrooms, just because I like baby chestnut mushrooms. That is it, and that's nice to have with like eggs and stuff in the morning. Oh, I also got this, which my friend at work actually had this, and I was like, yes. So this is Choc Shot Mint. It's got hardly any calories in it, which is great if you're watching your calories. I am not, but you know, it's usually like lower sugar. It's a nice kind of sweetener, especially if you've got a sweet tooth and you don't want to, you know, fill up things with sugar. This is really good. It says hot chocolate and drizzling. Stirring to hot milk sounds nice, like almond milk or coconut milk at bedtime. Oh yes. I don't really drink hot chocolate, but I would put this like in my oats and porridge, or in my yogurt and granola. And then last kind of bit, I got some of these, which are the Fiber Now cinnamon squares. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have known that I got the lemon ones last time and the chocolate ones. They are not healthy, just a disclaimer. I mean, they're only 84 calories, and when you taste them, they don't taste very sugary, and they're very light and airy. They're high in fiber as well, but obviously, you know, they're kind of a little bit high in sugars and saturates. But these are great before a workout. So in the morning, when I'm not eating anything, early in the morning when I'm going to the gym, I will just grab one of these and munch it on the way to the gym. It literally works like a Rice Krispie bar, a banana. It's carby, it's sugary, so it gives you that slow release of energy. It's basically like a pre-workout. And then I also got these. I want to say these are a dupe of the Alpen bars that you get. I don't really have these bars very much, but again, I'm very busy. It's great when I'm in the office, or I don't have time to prep breakfast, or I just want it as like a snack or before a workout, something like that. And these are cherry bakewell flavor, which I love. Again, 65 kilocalories per bar is absolutely nothing, which I guess isn't that great if you're trying to bulk up and increase your calories. But you know, I'd always have this with like something else, or I'm the type of person to like crush this up in yogurt and have like a whole meal. The sugar content is not too bad compared to a lot of these bars. You have to be careful with breakfast bars because they can be loaded with sugar, but it's a treat. And instead of having your cupboard full of chocolate and donuts and cupcakes, this is, you know, a little bit better. But yeah, that is basically my shop. And I also, you know, got other things like bread, hummus. My fridge is looking really empty right now and clean, but yeah, I do need to fill it up and stock it. But I've got some bread, I've got some eggs, which are from ALDI as well, not in today's shop, and I've got some blueberries as well. And you know, these blueberries, they, like other supermarkets, they might last like 3 days and go mushy. These have never gone mushy. I obviously only wash them when I'm going to use them and keep them in a cold fridge. Also, I'll show you my pantry. I get these. My pantry's really full. That's where my food is. I get these sourdough crumpets, which are from ALDI, and they are amazing. I'm obsessed. And then I get... So these are the cinnamon and raisin bagels. I literally love these as a snack or after a workout or before a workout. And they do have quite a nice bit of calories in it, 241. Love that if I'm bulking up and stuff. Sometimes I have this in the morning with like peanut butter on it. Oh, lovely. So yeah, that is my food shop. And let me tell you, sorry, the lighting, what is this? So all of that I showed you, not including like the crumpets and the hummus, the things in my fridge and cupboard, everything I showed you on the counter came to £27 43p, which I think is really good. I got quite a few things. Obviously I didn't really get staples like fruit and veg and bread and stuff like that. I got nice bougie-ish protein granola and things like that, but there's a lot of really good snacks there. Everything that I got, you know, you can make a couple of meals, snacks especially, breakfast, things like that. It just goes to show that you can try and shop a little bit more affordable, and especially again if you're bulking and you're trying to gain weight, you're gonna need a lot of snacks, a lot of food, so they are always bringing out like a lot of stuff. I think, you know, they're a game changer. But yeah, hopefully you found this video useful. Give it a like and don't forget to subscribe. But yeah, go pop into an Aldi next time and do your little bulking healthy food shop, and I'm sure you won't regret it.